Hi Selection Committee, my name's Will Epps. I'm a third-year teacher here at Blythewood High School, and I need your help to create the first industrial training lab for high school students. Here at Blythewood High School, we've developed a program that gives students the opportunity to experience what it's like to be a lab technician. Last semester, we created biodiesel with what we had and used cooking oil from our culinary department.
During their time in this class, the students are in charge of the biodiesel process from beginning to end. That starts with filtering the used cooking oil, reacting it with methanol and potassium hydroxide to form the biodiesel, washing out the soap that's produced during this process to under 300 ppm limits, filtering the washed biodiesel to remove any soap clusters, and finally heating it up to 110 degrees Celsius to drive off any moisture and make it crystal clear. Here's an example of the biodiesel produced in this class on the left and regular petroleum-based diesel on the right. Overall, this lab works for a high school chemistry class, but it is far from ideal for an industry-specific training laboratory. In order to be successful in this field, students need to be given the opportunity to learn these lab skills and build their confidence in the lab. Without it, employers aren't going to be able to look at them and see the potential that they have to be great employees. My goal is to create a certified biodiesel production and analytical facility in which students can learn the real-world applicable skills to be prepared for the next moment of their life, whether that's be going to college into a STEM career or going straight into the workforce and being a lab technician.
The biodiesel supports our ag program in more than one way. Of course, it helps us with power the tractor so we can learn how to operate the tractor and how to operate it safely, which leads to benefiting our club, FFA. We have a competition every year for tractor operation and safety during the state fair, and biodiesel runs the tractor for us to practice. It also allows us in the spring of the year to run the tractor to plant and prepare our garden with the kids. The tractor's used a good bit, and the biodiesel is definitely benefiting our program, saving us money. And it teaches the kids about an ag commodity that has been grown, used, and recycled back to be used in our tractor again. So they're learning all different kind of ways that how the world is connected, and it's all because of Mr. Epps' program and how he's pulled things together and connected the dots for the kids.
Hello, my name is Tom Cedio. I'm a culinary arts instructor here at Blythewood High School, and we have a fryolator. It's a deep fat fryer for our students to use. This is a real world thing in our community, in our industry. Students need to learn how to use this properly, controlling temperatures and so forth. We do use the fry oil. We don't know what to do with the used oil. I have been storing used oil for a little while, and Mr. Epps said, hey, what are you doing with your old oil? And I said, well, it's either I have to go recycle it myself or I have to have a company come and get it. So it's very beneficial for me to send it to Mr. Epps so he can do whatever science experiments that he does, because he's amazing.
This laboratory training program is a great way to provide a cross-curriculum experience for our students. It also allows our students to get real-world data, which not only allows them to benefit from an AP statistics standpoint, but also gets an experience in the science classroom.
In the future, I'm going to have each group of students be in charge of a sub-process. And while they're learning the skills needed to perfect that task, they're also going to be learning where they fit into the larger production. This will be directly applicable to working in an industrial facility, where they'll be in charge of one small aspect of a bigger system. And this is where we need your help. This lab was able to produce biodiesel, but it is not able to analyze it. We do not have the proper equipment needed to analyze it to ASTM standards. I know it'll take us a long time to get everything on this list, but this partnership would be instrumental in making us one giant step closer to our goal.